Hi, good noon. So once again, today is Tutor Thursday. And oops, let me go back to the first slide. There you go. It's Tutor Thursday today. So the thing that you saw first a while ago shows you the words that I'm going to be signing to add to your sign vocabulary if you do not already know about the signs for these words. And we hear them a lot, especially during this time. So, right away, let's hit slide number 3, coronavirus. So, coronavirus, you put your hands together like this and then wiggle. Although I have seen some do this also. Coronavirus, coronavirus. Or let me look for a space where you can actually see this one. Like wiggle, coronavirus. So I hope you got that. The next word that's next is, let's see, pandemic. So pandemic, like it's a spread of disease. Pandemic. We are on our third word. Let me just pull it up. This one is easy, iconic, right? So you can simply prepare these fingers and then your face mask. Again, your face mask. Fourth word, face shield. Face shield. So it's protection for the face. So it's face and then shield. The fifth word, social distance. Now let's use classifiers for this. This is one person representing one person. This represents another person. Now, if you put these two persons together, like they kind of like work together. But with social distance, they are supposed to be physically away from each other. So physical distance could be this, or physical distance could be that. So if it's really like 1 meter away, 2 meters away, you should be really super far away from me, then that's how you do it. Physical distance, social distance. Our, where is my screen? Our sixth, the sixth word. You know what? I really have to do something with my background so that you can see clearly. Curfew. It's simply like timeout. Like that's what the limit is for when you can go out. So time out. So meaning you can no longer go out. Lockdown. Lockdown is a combination of two signs. Lock, like a door being closed, and then down. So lockdown. That is our seventh word. We move on to our eighth word, checkpoint. And this is interesting. So, checkpoint is kind of like, do you know what this is like? Police badge, police, and then doing the checking, checking. So that's checkpoint. Quarantine, classifier person, and then this one sort of like is your enclosure, and then you move these towards and then move that there. So quarantine. So what about if it's like community quarantine? So for community quarantine, like you can use your claw, but then make it kind of like a little bit closer. These are several people together, community quarantine. So that's community quarantine. So when I asked my friend Liz about this one, I was kind of like doing this, and she was, oh no, like you cannot have it that open your fingers because then that would mean people can go out. And so you'll have to do this one a little bit, and that's your community kind of like close together. And then your classifier of the person, the same sign as your quarantine. And I think this is our 10th word. Update is kind of like inform me. Update. Now, I know some of you might be using different signs than the ones I introduced, and that is okay because sign language is not universal anyway. They can be different by region, and so that's okay. Um, there is no such a thing as universal sign language. So let us learn together. I hope you learned something today. Try to remember those words, and perhaps when you hear them, you can attempt at signing the word, and that adds to your vocabulary in sign language. Happy Tutor Thursday. Goodbye, everyone.
Right, right. Philippines type.